Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to speak as Dr. Precious. We all know what is going on online, the buzz everywhere, people accusing, people not accusing, people defending, is all over the place about Regina Daniels and potentially drug abuse, allegedly. So we are going to use this as a teachable moment to learn a little bit about what to look out for if somebody is doing drug or abusing drug, so we can all know when to stop it before it gets out of hand. Especially if you have teenagers, if you have young adults, even your husband or your wife, anybody can fall a victim in drug abuse. It's not age dependent. A lot of things can trigger this. Sometimes it's peer pressure. It could be that you are around a group of people that are doing it and you don't want to appear like you are the person that doesn't know what's up, and you try it. And depending on who you are, people are different. Some people can try it and be able to walk away. Some people try it, they don't walk away. It gets into their system, they desire it, or maybe another time they're going through something, they say, oh, they remember, oh, that thing made me feel this way, let me try it again. Like joke, they get hooked. Some people may be just because of what they're going through. They could want to numb the pain. Maybe they're in a relationship that is not working for one reason or the other. Maybe it's a loss, they lost somebody in their life. Maybe it's a breakup, maybe just pain. It could come from anywhere, maybe from pressure, from work or otherwise. But they may just need something to take off the edge so they can relax. And before you know it, they need it to relax. Drugs are designed to get you hooked. That's how it works. Your body constantly gets used to it. So you're going to need more. You're going to need to elevate a little bit in order to get that same feeling. So you keep taking more and more and more. And that is how, no matter how rich you are, if you don't have control of drug use, eventually you're going to be leveled, no matter how rich you are, because you keep wanting more. That is it. How do people manifest drug abuse? You can see them all of a sudden, they're losing weight loss. All of a sudden, maybe appetite loss. All of a sudden, their sleep pattern is different, or they start becoming, 1 minute they're euphoric, they're very happy, another minute they're isolated, they don't want to talk to anybody. It can be anything. They go through mood changes, they go through a lot of things, and sometimes you can't figure it out. And they hide it very well, because people that are addicted to drugs, they know they're addicted, they can't help it, and there's a psychology behind it where they think they are in control, so they don't look for help. They keep thinking they can handle it, so they don't look for help till they find themselves completely destroyed. And sometimes it will take their life, because people can easily overdose. Like I said, they keep wanting more, and they keep wanting more, and they keep wanting more. So that drug thing is a big spirit, okay? I'm not here to diagnose anyone. Nobody can really say whether Regina is taking drugs or not taking drugs, except if she gets a test, a toxicology test, that will be able to say if she has those drugs in her system. Now, I think I saw somewhere on social media where somebody said that she actually did, and the test came out positive with some drugs in her system. But we don't know if it's true. We don't know if it's a lie. Based on her behavior alone, for example, there's a video she made where a lot of people were saying in that video, it confirmed that she's on drugs, because the way she was behaving, she was very happy when she should not be happy. Her brother is in jail. She's too calm. She's incoherent. She's all over the place. She's not calculated. She doesn't know what she's going to say next. She's forgetting things. Well, in as much as that could be a sign that she's using something, it does not conclude 100% that she's using something. That effect can be gotten from other things. That effect can be gotten from alcohol. That effect can be gotten from something little, not hard drugs. Or it could just be that she's just sad, she's depressed, and that is why she presented herself the way she presented herself. What I'm trying to say is, you cannot diagnose somebody based on one video and based on your observation. Now, it can call for concern to look deeper, to say, okay, this person didn't seem like they are all together. What could be happening? Let's look more into it. That is what I would expect the family to do, but not the online in-laws. When all these things started, I was one of those people that didn't take it so seriously, but this thing is fast turning into a serious health crisis. Okay, she's now crying. Depression is real, and it's not everybody that handles depression the same way. So it's time for Nigerians, if you truly care about Regina, to help her. Even if it's not because of drugs, because of mental health. She's definitely not okay. But what is wrong with her is what I cannot say. Because one day we saw her, she was very euphoric, very happy. The next day, she's crying nonstop. There are people reporting she's locking herself in a room. That up and down is not something that seems like somebody who is in control. So there's definitely need for concern. And those people around her, I don't think social media is a place to broadcast these things. The people, the family members that are coming, maybe not the family members, saying, oh, she's doing this, she's doing that, we cannot reach her, is not proper. This is the time to get everything out of social media. She can post videos, because I do understand maybe she makes some change from social media. If Regina posts herself just sitting with her hand on her jaw, she will get views. So she doesn't have to bring all those things. In case anybody that is close to the family sees this video, get her out of social media. Get yourselves out of social media. Try to dialogue in private. Dialogue in private. I'm not surprised by what is going on. It's unfortunate. I feel for Regina. I feel for the family. They shouldn't be going through that. I understand all the hype. The hype, oh, what can he do? You can go, this and that. The truth is, we're living in a country where things don't always follow due process. That is just the truth. Until we get to where we need to be as a country, what we're praying for, what we're hoping for, till we get there, we have to apply wisdom. We have to apply strategy. Now, when there's no room for strategy, wisdom, that's okay. You know that you fell into something and you have to fight. But when you have opportunity to strategize, calm down and do things in a different way, do it that way. That's why I was particularly upset with Regina's mother. She should know better. You guys have been dealing with this man. How come we know him better than you guys do? You've been with him. You've been in his house. You should know him. You should know he's not going to keep quiet. You should know that he's going to retaliate. If you want to fight him, you can fight him when you have positioned yourself for a fight. You can't be going to fight a man who is prepared and you haven't prepared anything. So that is what I'm saying. Anyway, I got away talking about everything else. Let me go back, because this video is supposed to educate people about drugs. So let me go back to my educating. I have here the commonly misused substances in Nigeria. In Nigeria, the most commonly abused substance include tramadol, codeine-based cough syrups, recreational marijuana, loud, and sometimes crystal meth, ice, which can cause severe mood swings, aggression, or erratic behavior. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? So, my people, let's stop the noise. Let's stop the emotional outburst. It's not gonna help. There are things that I think should be put in place. Regina's family, take her. You don't have to go through NED. Toxicology test. See if truly there is any truth to the allegation or not. If there is truth to it, there is need for rehab. If there's no truth to it, you know you're clear on that. Then you can dialogue with NED to see how you guys can part ways amicably. Because from what I understand, NED is saying that she must go for rehab, that her life may be in danger. So if you can prove that there's no drug involved, that she doesn't need rehab, then NED will not have anything to hold against her anymore. And then now there will be room for negotiation. There's a way you can use wisdom on somebody that you will, take away power from them. You dialogue about it. Especially if there's domestic abuse. You will have evidence. Everybody will agree that it's not acceptable, because even NED himself denied it. So NED will not expect Regina to come back if truly there is domestic abuse. But what I'm saying is dialogue behind the scenes. Get your evidence together if you want to fight. Position yourself for a fight. That is how you do it. But if you know you don't want to fight, or if you know there's loopholes in what you're accusing him of, then dialogue. Settle this away from social media. Trust me, social media is making things 100 times worse. Now, this is what happens when ego takes over. Everybody should drop their weapon, drop the pride, and dialogue. And you will see everything will be calm. They can walk away with their dignity intact. Already they have smeared. It's been a smear campaign going on both sides. It's so sad. Me watching it, I'm sad. How much more? You could have protected your dignity and still walk away from the marriage. For both ends. There are people you see they divorced. Till today, we don't know what happened. So nobody is in any way saying you should stay in abusive marriage. No, I don't agree. But you have to do it strategically. There's a way to do it with wisdom. Definitely not in social media. Anyway, my people, that is it. That is my 2 cents. Okay, I hope I have been able to enlighten all of us about drug abuse just a little bit and been able to let people know that compassion is the way to go. Time to get together and look for help, look for solution. Whether she's using drugs or not using drugs, her mental health is at stake. Let's calm down. Whether the people supporting her, the people not supporting her, let everybody calm down a little bit, especially from blame. This is not the time to remind her that she needs to cry in a Lamborghini. I understand the sentiment. Yes, it's tempting. But this is not the time. Let's save her first. Let's help her get herself together first. When she's in a good place, if you want to remind her of Lamborghini, that is your business. But for now, let's look beyond everything and let compassion lead. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, may God bless you. Bye.